Hello, welcome back. These are my tutorials on Mono C# Develop. When I last left you, we sort of cleaned this up, so we have the idea of demos, and we were talking a little bit about the class objects, and in fact we covered inheritance and interface, which are pretty good concepts. I hope to be sort of show simple and good concepts in each show. I said we will go through different demos, so here's my opportunity to use the framework. I'm going to say a new file, and it's going to be of demo 2. Okay, and say OK, and it's going to be an empty class. Incidentally, you can choose empty interface from this menu also. And we said that it'll inherit the examples. And if it inherits the examples or uses the instantiates the examples, it must use the public void run demo method. Now this is the advantage of this, and we'll do this in a bigger scale, is I can go over here to this, change this to demo 2, and this runs and this compiles, and I have a new area in which I could give you a demo. And in this demo we're going to talk a little bit about program flow. So program flow, incidentally, that flickering that you see back and forth, I really don't know how to get rid of that. I am cutting and pasting across a virtual machine because I want my videos to, I don't know, be inside a VirtualBox for some reason right now. Let's start with the if statement. I think that's fair enough. If I have a Boolean type of variable, and the variable is happy, and I say that it is true, I can have an if statement, or I can have program flow by the following: if is happy, do something. So in that something, we can say, we can write to the console line, which is basically how I'm going to approach a lot of these tutorials, is show results on the console. I'll say soy feliz. On the other hand, perchance, else you're not happy, or happy is a false value, I can say me siento triste, which is, I guess, Spanish for I am sad. This will work, and it'll show true. Another thing that controls program is called the for loop, and the for loop will introduce a lot of different things, so let me like that one. For, and for iterates through a certain set of values. In our case, I'm going to use int. I'm going to instantiate a variable inside the for loop as this scope. I'll call it I, which I've seen a lot of too, and I'm going to initialize it to 0. Okay, and while I is, say, less than, I don't know, small number 7. 7 seems to be lucky. Okay, we will increment I on each loop, and that is how a for loop is generated. So now let's put something else in here. Let's put our bipolar friend is happy, and we'll redefine happy. And is happy will be happy when on the even days, or actually on the odd, on the even days, when is happy. So in order to do that, we basically set up a mathematical equation, and I like to put those type of things in parentheses so you sort of see it there, but the parentheses aren't necessary. And I'll say when I modulo 2 and is not equal, I say is equal, double equals to 0, this will give me how should I say this? Positive or true when I is even, and false when I is odd. Okay, and then if we could put this phrase inside here, there's a better way to do this though, but if happy, I should block this and move it inside the block a little bit more there. Okay, so pretty much let's run this. I think that's enough. I run it. Soy feliz, soy feliz. Let's take a look at it, how it works. When it first comes through, I is even, so I said, yeah, I'm happy. I is next odd, no, I'm sad. I is even, I am happy. Anyway, that's a little bit about the for loop and about the if statements, and a little bit about we didn't really talk about this, but you saw it here, this incrementer and the int variable. Hope you enjoy these videos. I'm trying to keep them short. Keep coming back.